死んだ初めて俺に伝えている。
絶望の匂いだ。
面白いこと見せようか。ほら、こんなに人が多すぎて。
お父さん。
あかん。
ドナルド君はまだ死ぬ時じゃないでしょ。
アメリカ万歳ファイト。
絶対負けないよ。
ランドトライドまで
出ろ。だってまだサンキュー言ってないでしょ。一回も言ってください。
おい、仲良くしてね。この世界傷ついていけるかな。昔グレートだった大きにまたグレートになるかな。あのさ、有名人なら誰かのマンコ掴んでいいさ。そう言い放せるで。
What's going on, everyone? Welcome into CobraCast 199. I am your host, Jeremy Prime, Mage out of Unit 199. Happy to see all of you here on the 4th of July. Happy America 250, ladies and gentlemen. It was awesome. It was an awesome day, and we are awaiting a speech from President Donald J. Trump, the greatest president in history. And it is going to be awesome indeed. Now, there's been a lot of bad weather in the area for America 250 in DC, where I just was a day ago, actually. But President Trump is the greatest president in history, and this is why people love him, because of this right here. Listen to what Brett Baer says. The quote from Donald Trump. Holy crap.
President Trump has been watching the veterans talk about their experience. I just got a call from President Trump. He said those veterans had to go through bad weather on D-Day. I'm going through bad weather. No matter what happens, I am delivering this speech. We are going to do this program. Maybe it'll be a little bit shorter, but I'm going to do it, whether it's 10 or 11 or 2 a.m. And I said, Mr. President, you know, there might not be anybody here. He said, I don't care. It's America 250. If they can storm the beaches of D-Day, on D-Day, I can deliver a speech and we can keep this program going. President Trump has...
The man, the GOAT, President Trump. Now, as far as I was just at Epcot. And holy shit, they crushed it. I'm just going to show you a little bit of what I recorded. I was actually standing in the Japan pavilion from Epcot, and this is what I saw right here. Dude, it was crazy. This is the finale right here.
Disney celebrates America. We hope you have a wonderful evening and enjoy the rest of your visit here at Walt Disney World Resort. Good night.
You hear Jay in the background? You hear Jay?
And enjoy the rest of your visit here at Walt Disney World Resort. Good night.
And then right here.
Good. USA! 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 USA!
It was awesome, man. It was freaking cool as hell. So, yeah, they did a great job. I'm sure that it was ridiculous. at Magic Kingdom, but we couldn't get in. Too full of a capacity there. So yes, let me see how everyone's doing on this wonderful, wonderful July the 4th, America 250. Let's see. Brother Kruer the Ninth says, no need to pretend to be a hater anymore. I could super chat you now. Been watching for a couple of years now, so hail. Also, RIP Charlie Kirk. Well, I appreciate it, man. I got to be honest, your trolling of hating me wasn't working too well. I know you were trying, but I was like, it's clear you're not a hater, brother. But I appreciate the attempt. As far as Charlie Kirk, I actually saw multiple Charlie Kirk shirts at Epcot tonight. Like a lot, actually. There was a lot of Freedom Charlie Kirk websites at Epcot. That was awesome. I made a point to tell every single person that had a Charlie Kirk shirt how awesome it was to see that and how I respected him. So cool ass people, man. We got Zinny Biscuit says, happy 250, y'all. As promised, I'm shilling for Young Washington. Review is on Criticlist. I loved it. Little disappointed we didn't get Charles Lee, but we did get Thomas, is it Gage? I pray I see the Tricentennial. God bless. I've been hearing a lot of good things about it, and I'm thinking I'm going to check it out as soon as possible. So I've been hearing a lot of good stuff. Uber Viking for 20 says, happy Independence Day. Thank God our ancestors had the balls to come to America so we can celebrate our freedom today. May God bless this beautiful nation for another 250 years. Thank you. I appreciate it. Checking it out with 10 gifted memberships. Let's freaking go. Thank you. Appreciate that. Checking it out as always. And Marmillan pre-stream chat, Griff Tax, happy 4th and 250th. Hope you're all doing well. Hail the 199. Thank you, Marmillan, as always. So yeah, we are currently waiting for President Trump to speak. And I'm very, very excited about that. It's going to be an awesome speech. So I'm keeping an eye on everything from that perspective. Right here, President Trump was just spotted watching himself. President Trump was just spotted watching himself on Fox News at America 250. It caused an instant Inception effect on the screen.
What are you doing? President. But the fact that we are here 250 years later with the technology that has advanced society, from medicine to transportation to all of it, to the way we broadcast, our founders never would have envisioned any of this. Well, and yet we're here and we're stronger than any other country on the face of the earth. That's unbelievable.
And Laura, do you think they'd ever envision stopping now? We have to push on.
You bet.
There it is right there. You love to see it. All right. So that was awesome. So getting Trump to, Trumpception is essentially what it is. Patriots just said nothing was going to stop them from watching President Trump's speech and fireworks display tonight. We didn't mind the wait. Thousands pouring in, 47 on site.
Make of the waits for all the fireworks.
Well, this is our second day here in DC, and we came here looking forward for the fireworks, and we got Mother Nature gave us some as well. Yeah. So we stood a little bit longer, and we wouldn't mind the wait.
Eliza, what'd you think?
It was a little chaotic, but I'm sure it's going to be worth it.
It'll be worth it for sure. Now, I'm imagining because they made everybody leave, you had to wait in line to get in the first time. You have to wait in line to get back here the second time. How'd you keep the kids occupied? Tell the truth.
The phone.
So good stuff right there. People are excited. President Trump, getting everyone excited for his speech tonight. Can't wait. Let's see. Rock Bottom says Count Dankula was at the State Department passport thing as well. You didn't get a photo with him. I don't actively look to get photos with people. I don't. I did see Dankula. I talked to him. If people want to take a picture with me, that's fine, but I don't really care to fucking take pictures with people unless it's like a thing. So, Zinni Biggles says, today is also the bicentennial of the passing of John Adams and Thomas Jefferson. Rest in peace. Brother Kroger says, all hail to the king of pop. Love MJ so much. Don't we all? Pindrop says, happy birthday, America. Hammer of Subtlety says, happy 250. Now go drink fireworks and set off some beers. USA, USA. Beastie Man says, happy 250th Independence. I ain't trying to say how the fuck you're saying that. Hail to the USA and Donald J. Trump. Shaky Owns, thank you for the member message. Real SVT Junkie says, hail the 1F99. Happy 250th, everyone. All the Mo Kisses says, happy 250. Brian says, how much has the CIA paid you this month? Not enough. That's why I'm shilling here on the 4th of July. Bella Stella for 50. Happy 250th, America. Looking beautiful as ever. Hell yes. Aaron Abb says, you looked old AF in Ryan's video. Ryan and Jay looks the same when they stream, but I still want to meet you one day with everyone from G&G. Happy 4th. I am old. You motherfuckers realize I'm 47 years old? Do you guys think I'm 30? I'm 47. I'm old as fuck. How do you guys not realize this shit? Whiskey Tango Foxtrot says, watched Ryan's DC trip vlogs today. They were fun. America's ass for $1. Speed Force says, happy 250th. Whoa, buddy. 47 as Trump is the 47th president. Perfect. Let's fucking go. Jeremy, you look younger, though. It's weird because I look young when I do this, and then I look old in other shit. So I don't know. Maybe there's a happy medium when you meet me. Maybe I don't know if I look younger, older. I have no fucking idea. But VJ the Vigilant says, happy freedom 25199. Grabdar's Hammer says, did you invite Rubius Maximus on the cruise? Aaron says, Young Washington was good. Also, go check out Lucky Strike, World War II movie with Scott Eastwood. Arclight with 5 gifted memberships. Let's freaking go. Natural lighting brings the oldness out. Yeah, I mean, look, sometimes when people get fixated on seeing a person in a certain perspective, then like people think I'm short. When they see me here, they like, and then they meet me in person, they're like, I didn't realize you were so tall. Like people that have never met me, when they meet me in person, they imagine I'm like 5'5". I guess it's the angle of the camera. I don't know, but I'm 6, maybe 6'1", and about $185. So that's, and I'm tall and kind of scrawny, and people think I'm short and stumpy. Tennessee, is it Sacrifice for 5 gifted memberships? Let's go. Thank you. SBT Junkie with the gifted membership. Thank you. Kevin Hunts for 50. I'll just highlight it. Thank you, Kevin, for the 50. Appreciate that. Tree Bear says, Jeremy is a tall gay. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate that. SBT Junkie with 5 gifted memberships. Holy crap, man. A lot of gifties. ACC says, I don't even know what the fuck that says, but thank you for the super chat. Father Christopher Miller says, proud to say 2 of my 5th great grandpas were Revolutionary War vets with the PA militia. Hail to you. I'm always happy when you still watch me as much as I cuss. I'm like, he doesn't watch me anymore because I cuss too much. BMCCB says, greetings, fellow Gen Xer. That's right. Yeah, I think just in general, like even in, again, I don't know how it's been in the last few years. At some point in time, I'm just going to wake up and look like I'm 80. But in life, even like meeting people in real life before I became a YouTuber, people just were like, you're how old? But I don't know. They think when they meet me, they think I'm younger than I am. Soldier On says, hope you and everyone in the snake pit are celebrating and having fun. Sold my OG Xbox last month and finally pulled the trigger on the N64 this morning with Tony Hawk and Namco Museum. Greatness right there. Thank you, brother, and happy 4th of July to you as well and everybody in the chat. Okay, so we are currently waiting for President Trump. This might be the feed to keep an eye on for right now. All right, so they got the porn music playing in the background right now. What is this music? All right, so they're live. All right. That was 100% like adult themed music, we'll just say, okay? Let's see if there's any updates right now on Twitter. We're live on Kick. We are live on Rumble as well. See here. That was a little bit earlier. What is this? That was Ron Jeremy's musical entrance. Shaft. Marmellon says the music made me check my tabs. Thought a corn tab opened. I know, man. That's what I'm saying. I was like, what the hell is this? Was watching Patriot with whiskey and a cigar. Paused to watch you and the King Trump. King Trump in the house. Let's freaking go. Did you see the videos with Jonathan Banks, which he returned as Mike in a new video celebrating 250 years of America? Tagged you on the Snake Pit. I saw that people were tagging me in it. I haven't watched the video yet, but I will. God bless America. Happy 250th. As an older Canadian, I know the sacrifice your nation made to make sure the world wasn't doing the goose step. Not to mention increasing the wealth of the entire world by your spirit. That's what's up. That's what's up right there. Happy to hear you say that, and respect to you. Respect to you. There are awesome Canadians out there. Let's see here. Let's got that one. VJ the Vigilant says the best part of today, all the libs are crying about it. Big Papa Pump says happy 250th anniversary of America to us, to all the patriots out there. Holler if you hear me. I got you hook up. Knights of Ben says Patriot tax. Wait, what? 199 U.S. note, or that's probably a flag that it won't put on there. 199 no tax Patriots. Just support to D-Day 199. Happy 150 D-Day Patriots. You mean 250? You mean 250? But it's okay. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Happy 250. All right, are we getting ready to go? Are we getting ready to go?
An event that we thought might get rained out earlier tonight really was kind of up in the air whether or not we would even have a presidential speech.
8 o'clock says happy 250th Snake Pit. Remember to watch Band of Brothers and Reeve Superman for America. Tennessee Sacrifices. Have you seen Young Washington yet? I have not seen it yet. I have to go see Minions this weekend, which drives me crazy. Aaron Adams says, you look like a hillbilly in reality. I'm from Alabama and I wear Crocs. What did you expect? Seriously. I'm from Alabama and I wear Crocs and I have a fucking picture of Dale Earnhardt in my background. What did you expect? Mod Eric says, you have not lived it till you've seen Jeremy in a wig singing Poker Face by Lady Gaga. Happy 4th, everyone. Philip says, I'm cousins with Richard Henry Lee, who made the resolution to declare independence on June 1776, and Benedict Arnold. Hail to you. Hail to you. Right there. Got the America Crocs on right now, by the way. Got the America Crocs on, baby. America's ass says about Francis Scott Key Bridge, Baltimore, Maryland. The bridge site sits roughly 100 yards from where Key witnessed the British bombardment of Fort Henry in 1814, which inspired the Star-Spangled Banner. Crocs are the best kayaking shoe. Dude, they're the best for everything. I was just walking around Epcot while it was raining, and I had Crocs on, and it was fucking perfect because they're the perfect footwear. They just are. Marmilla says, thought you were going to say I'm from Alabama. My family tree is a straight line. My sister's wife, mother is the love of my life, so it could be worse. I mean, that's pretty Alabama, so I wouldn't deny it. Chad says, hey, Jeremy, have you seen the video of Benny Johnson about the lady that feeds her fake kids pizza? It's as creepy as the Poltergeist movies. I have not seen that one at all.
Out So we'll expect things to get kicked
I
off
have not.
any
That's
moment
just
here.
crazy right
This is
there.
what Live Now does. We air things like fireworks live, uninterrupted. We air presidential speeches live.
If you're just tuning in, I will show what I saw tonight. So this is from Epcot at Walt Disney World tonight, and it was freaking awesome. It was great. It was they crushed it, and then we got the USA chants.
USA! 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 USA!
Yeah, it was good stuff. Good stuff. They did a great job tonight. So credit where credit is due. Okay. And we are live. We got over 2,000 people. Let's fucking go. GP Baylor says, happy 250. Looks like y'all had a great time in DC, but are you really going to snub Beardo on the return trip? We'll see. I have to grift it. We'll see how much money he can make me, and I'll decide. I really do want to go back, though. I really want to go back. Fruit Kid says Jeremy Griggs might be the most Alabama ass name I think I've ever heard. Lamau. Happy 250 from the greatest damn country to ever exist. Damn right. Let's see. So many fireworks, you can't see the road. There's a lot going on. I can hear a lot going on right now. They still got the music popping right there. Let me see if there's any other feeds right now that I can keep an eye on. What is this? Got that. Username on YouTube says happy 250. God bless America. Hail the 199. You damn right. There was one tweet from Trump. I think he just basically said, I'm out here. Like, right here is what Trump said earlier. The show will go on. Let's have some fun. Storms bring luck to whatever the occasion. They also make events a little bit more exciting. We will wait it out. I don't care if it's 2:00 in the morning or 1 hour from now. Looks like it's going to pass. They always do. I will be there no matter what. But the what usually turns out to be a good thing. It's Saturday night. Let's have some fun. Even if we are out late tonight, they say 11 o'clock for the speech. Who cares? Remember 2 weeks ago when the big UFC event was 100% chance of heavy rain all week long and just minutes before the card started? Well, there wasn't a single drop, and the fights turned out to be among the greatest in history. An event for the ages. Our great veterans, especially the old timers, many of whom are there, went through hellfire, and it didn't stop them. It's not going to stop us either. I'm not going to let some rain stop our 250th. I'm leaving the White House soon. God bless America. Donald J. Trump. The man is the GOAT.
Nella tua fredda stanza, guarda di
I'm on a stream delay.
Mai mio mistero è chiuso in me, il nome mio nessun saprà, e donna sulla tua
Wow.
quando la voce ed il mio bacio scioglierà il silenzio che ti fa
Holy shit. JMNZZ for 250 says 250 for the happy 250. Hail 90s kids. All hail the 199. Holy crap.
tramutate stelle all'alba in cielo.
His voice is unreal. Woo.
Ladies and gentlemen, that means in Italian, no one sleeps. Because no one sleeps tonight, and we hear our president speak. And now, if you'll do me the great honor, please join me in God Bless America. God bless America, and that I love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above.
Respect.
From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans, one with God. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home. Okay, one more time. Here we go. Let the president hear you. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans, one with God. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home.
That man has talent. John freaking Murdoch for $250 says since JMNZZ for $250 did it. I cannot do it too. I can't not do it too. Happy Independence Day, $250. What's up, John? John, I did give you a few days off, and I do deserve credit for that. I'm going to accept this as your thank you. So I do appreciate it. Hey,
Happy Independence Day, America.
He was there at the event. Lee Greenwood was there. I got to see Lee Greenwood live at the event I went to. It was an honor.
I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again. Just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause our flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, New York to LA. There's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, sing it, that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'm gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
As Laughing Man comes in there with a bomb. Laughing Man. Holy
And now,
crap.
ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 45th and 47th President of the United States of America, President Donald J. Trump.
Thank you, Laughing Man. I'll play the Ripper clip later. I will. I think that's Laughing Man's way of saying we need 250 more years of the USA just like this 250.
Good evening, America. If you think that was easy, it wasn't. And I want to thank everybody because they did the right thing. They saw lightning, and I said, there's no way if we have to speak in front of one person at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to be here. There's no way we can be deterred. And they estimated they had 375,000 people before everybody had to leave. And they now have 150,000 people. It's the craziest thing anyone's ever seen. At least. And I want to just thank you. And I feel so badly about some people. They left and they couldn't get back.
Thank you,
But,
Slain Hope. Appreciate it,
very
man.
special people. And we have a very special country. Thank you very much. Tonight we come together for one of the most joyous and glorious milestones of all time, and you know what that is, 250, the 250th anniversary. And I do have to say this, one of my very brilliant people backstage said, don't worry about it, sir, we can do it maybe next week. I said, it doesn't work next week. This is the big day. We want July 4th. We're not looking for July something else. Because this is the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. Nothing like it. For 2.5 centuries, our American republic has stood as the crowning achievement of human history. This country is the home of freedom.
Thank you,
This
Bubba
is the
Doon.
land of liberty. And this is a flag that's the banner of the most extraordinary, most exceptional, most incredible nation ever to exist on the face of the earth. And we're doing better now than we've ever done before. No people have done more good, shown more courage, made more progress, righted more injustice, or achieved more greatness than you, the American people. For 250 years, the United States of America has been the hope, the promise, the light, and the glory among all of the nations of the world. All over the world, they try and be like us. Nobody can be like us. And with God's help, we will always be this or even better. We're going to be better. Here on our National Mall, we're celebrating freedom's triumph over tyranny, liberty's conquest over oppression, and the enduring victory of the American spirit from the July 4th, 1776 to July 4th, 2026. Big dates. That's big dates. Two big ones. And tonight our country is stronger, freer, richer, safer, and prouder than ever before. But it all started with the miracle of history that lives forever in the heart of every single patriot. Our founding fathers summoned the courage of giants and the wisdom of centuries to boldly proclaim these timeless truths. They declared that all men are created equal, that they are endowed with sacred, unalienable rights by the hand of our Creator, and that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. In signing their names to the roster of freedom, those 56 patriots put everything at risk, stepped onto the stage of destiny, and seized a victory for the ages. And that's what it was. And this is an evening for the ages, I believe. This is something very special. This is bigger than if we didn't have the lightning blaring. We had lightning blaring, but this is bigger. Little more inconvenient, but it's bigger. I think in its own way, it's more beautiful. From the beginning, we were a nation that lived by the motto, victory or death, and live free or die.
1 out of every 100 Americans gave their lives in the fight for independence to remind us of who these heroes were and what they gave us. We are honored to have here tonight in the heart of our nation's capital one of the very first American flags ever to exist. Dating back to 1777, it bears the 13 stars and 13 stripes of the 13 states
Wow.
that declared independence on the 4th of July. There it is. This was the flag that flew victorious at Saratoga. And these are the real deals, too.
Wow.
These are the real...
That's insane.
The real flags. These are flags that have seen a lot. These were the stars
Wow.
and stripes that flew triumphant when the British waved the white flag of surrender at Yorktown. That was a big surrender. Nobody thought that was possible. They were the greatest power of the world, and they surrendered, and that was the beginning. Ever since, the entire world has been on notice that Americans will never let anyone take our freedom away. Won't happen. And all these talks from the communists, they haven't got a chance. Not even a chance. We don't want communists in our country. Never worked, and it never will work. Americans must never forget we are a historic and heroic people with a heroic spirit and a heroic purpose on this beautiful earth of ours. We are made the courage and the fire and the flesh and the blood of the best and the bravest people this world has ever produced. We are the bravest and the best. Tonight we pledge allegiance to the flag they gave us, and we say, God bless the immortal patriots of 1776, and long live the cause of independence. May it reign forever and ever and ever. We will always be on top. We will never let our country fall. We will always be the best. Our founders not only won our liberty, they secured it with the most righteous political document ever conceived. It's called the Constitution of the United States. Very special. And it's because of their genius that we remain the finest people on the planet after 250 years. Unlike so many others in the world, in this country, we have freedom of speech, freedom of religion, equal justice under the law, although I wasn't treated that well, but we won't get into that. And the right to keep and bear arms. And for the almost 6 years that I was president, I guarded very, very powerfully your Second Amendment, and they didn't do a thing to it, and it was not easy. But we guard your Second Amendment. We guard it very, very strongly and cautiously. Across the generations, Americans have fought, bled, and died, not just to secure those rights, but to expand them to citizens of every race, religion, color, and creed, because we are one people. We are one family. You showed that tonight with one flag. And as our Declaration of Independence tells us, we are all made in the image of one Almighty God. And a communist will never say that. That's for sure. Few heroes remind us of these truths more than William Carney, who escaped slavery to become a Union soldier in the Civil War, which was a very big deal at the time. On the front lines of battle, he saw a comrade struck down by enemy fire while carrying the stars and stripes, and Sergeant Carney dove to the ground to keep the flag from touching the mud. He didn't want to have it touch the ground. He didn't want to have it touch the mud. He wanted it to be perfect. He raised it high above the field and was shot 4 times. They thought he was gone, but he kept moving forward. He loved our country. He loved our flag. Before he returned to camp and announced, "Boys, the old flag never touched the ground." And he became the first African American to receive the Congressional Medal of Honor. He got the Congressional Medal of Honor, and he was the first African American, and he was some man. He'd written stories about him. He was something special. With us tonight to celebrate this forward march of freedom is another Medal of Honor recipient, Colonel Paris Davis, whose courage won eternal glory in Vietnam. He helped lead a surprise attack on 100 enemy combatants. They said he was finished. His whole group was finished. And despite multiple life-threatening wounds, saved the lives of his fellow soldiers. And this evening he stands to salute the only flag of its kind, the one that was draped over the casket of President Abraham Lincoln in Independence Hall. Thank you very much. Great. He looks better than I do. He looks great, and he's brave. Because of heroes like these, our flag will always be a symbol of liberty and justice for all. Colonel Davis, thank you very much. Great man. Great man. Thank you. Americans expanded the blessings of freedom, and we have never stopped expanding our ambitions and our dreams. We had the American dream. We never had the American dream, however, like we have it right now. The American dream is back, very strong, beautiful. You know, to get into our military now is tough. 2 years ago, we couldn't fill a job, and now it's overflowing. We have so many, setting records. We're setting records. It's actually hard to get in. That includes our great police forces and our firemen. They couldn't hire anybody. Nobody wanted to do it. Now it's hard to get those positions, but it's really hard to get into our military because people respect and love our country again. Our rise to being the world's strongest and most powerful nation was no accident of history. We rebuilt our military in my first term. We used it a little bit in our, actually I should say third term, but I won't do that because I don't want any controversy. But we use it, and we've had tremendous success. You look at Venezuela, you look at Iran, we wiped out their military. Americans crossed the Great Plains, scaled the Rockies, we just tamed the wilderness and conquered the frontier and built the empire. It's called the Empire of Liberty. We laid down the railroads, raised up the skyscrapers, those beautiful skyscrapers, and dug out the Panama Canal, considered the 8th wonder of the world, which everyone said was an impossible thing to do. And by the way, 38,000 Americans died to give us one of the greatest engineering feats of all time, Panama Canal. This was the unstoppable spirit that created the world's most powerful industries and built the strongest military anyone had ever seen. And today it is stronger and more powerful than it ever was before. American grit, boldness, and daring forged heroes like Davy Crockett, Wyatt Earp, Annie Oakley, Teddy Roosevelt, and the legend of the Wild West, Buffalo Bill Cody. These were great, powerful people whose incredible grandchildren happen to be with us tonight. And they stand alongside one of the first American flags ever to fly over our expanding nation. It was carried west just as Lewis and Clark began their journey in 1803. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Great to have you. Great to have you to honor this audacious and indomitable soul of America. We also have the first flag ever to fly over one of the greatest architectural feats of all time, a thing called the Brooklyn Bridge, one of the most beautiful bridges anywhere in the world, built a long time ago. To its right, the banner that flew atop our flagship after America's Navy sank the Spanish fleet to the bottom of the Manila Bay, one of the greatest naval victories in history. Much like our recent victory by sinking the entire Iranian Navy, 159 ships, to the bottom of the sea, all done in just a moment's time, happened very quickly. We have the greatest military anywhere in the world. And next to it, we also have the flag that was given to that immortal, just a fantastic, immortal Rough Rider, the one and only. And I was at the museum the other day at its opening. Theodore Roosevelt, when he returned triumphant from Cuba, printed with the words, "Welcome home, Colonel Roosevelt." He was a victor of San Juan Hill. He was a great gentleman. Americans won the West and built the modern world because America is a nation of winners. And today our country is winning again, and we're winning like never before. America is back, and we want to keep America great, and we will do so by approving the Save America Act, which means all voters must show voter ID. All voters must...
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate
all
it,
voters
brother.
must
Thank you so much.
provide a little thing called proof of citizenship.
Yeah. Save America
And there
Act.
will be no mail-in ballots except for illness, disability, military deployment, or travel. And you won't have cheating on the elections anymore. It's very simple. Together, we are also reasserting the truth that American strength and power is not something to be ashamed of. It is something that we are very, very proud of. This country has been the greatest force for peace and justice on earth. In the last century, we defeated tyrants, demolished evil, and saved freedom again and again and again. Ken Schubring was 19 years old when he survived the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor. After enemy planes sank ships like
Chris.
the
I appreciate it,
USS
brother.
Arizona,
Happy 250, man.
he resolved that he would help America strike back and win. He wanted them to strike back and win. Flying B-29s in the Pacific, Ken fought from the first day to the very last. He was in the war right from the first day, and he went to the last day and all the way to the enemy's unconditional surrender. We got an unconditional surrender. He was there at 104 years old and looking really good. Captain Schubring is here tonight, and he is saluting the flag that went down with the Arizona at Pearl Harbor, but was raised back up with the help of some unbelievable American patriots. It's a symbol of American defiance, please. Thank you, Captain. Thank you, Captain. Great job. Thank you very much. You have very good genes. That's his son. His son's going to be around a long time. Thank you very much, Captain. On D-Day in World War II, Navy Lieutenant Arthur Rose commanded 36 landing craft as part of the largest naval armada in history. Recalling that sight, he wrote home to his parents, "What a country we are." At 107 years old, Lieutenant Rose is here to salute one of our nation's most prized possessions,
the flag that flew aboard the first landing craft on D-Day and led the first Americans onto the beaches of Normandy to liberate Europe and defeat Nazi fascism forever.
That's insane. Wow.
Lieutenant Rose, you are an inspiration to this beautiful crowd, and we thank you very much. Amazing man. 107.
That's
107.
unbelievable.
On Iwo Jima in the Pacific,
Wow.
the Marines faced some of the most brutal combat in the history of warfare. They shed their blood for every inch of mountain that they reached. And when they reached the summit and raised the stars and stripes for all to see, it was so special to everybody there. Everybody there and everybody watching. They couldn't believe it. It wasn't supposed to happen.
That's amazing.
With us today is one of the last survivors of that battle, 101-year-old Marine Corporal Don Graves. And he's here to salute that famous flag he saw rise in the glory of Iwo Jima 81 years ago, and you've all seen that flag many times.
Can we acknowledge that none of this would be happening if Trump wasn't president? Can we understand how important and unbelievable President Trump is? This is amazing. And he keeps doing
ladies
it
and gentlemen,
over
these
and
are
over
the
again.
fighters and the banners of the greatest generation. They are the greatest generation.
Thank you, Jeremy Wormy.
I hate
Hail
to
to you,
admit that,
brother.
but they are. They saved the world and they made America very, very proud. We're very proud of you, heroes all. And after we vanquished fascism, Americans stood against the evil of communism in the Cold War. And as I said last night at the beautiful Mount Rushmore, what a beautiful place, where Washington, Jefferson, Lincoln, and Theodore Roosevelt loomed over my shoulder as I spoke. America will never be a communist country. Won't happen. Communism is a loser, and it always will be. The communist system is the opposite of the American system, and the communist system has never worked. Our warriors did not fight communism on battlefields across the world, only to have that menace rear its ugly head right back here in America. We're not going to let it happen. We like to stop a threat like that immediately and before it begins. It's like a cancer. You got to cut it out. You got to cut it out fast. Tonight, we proudly thank veterans of the war on communism, including Marine Corporal Pat Finn and Private First Class Rudy Meekins, who fought at the famed Battle of Chosin Reservoir in Korea. That was a rough one. Thank you. Pat fought in hand-to-hand combat with the enemy. He had 5 against him, and he was 1. And as you can see, he's around to talk about it. And Rudy was wounded 4 times, but never stopped shooting, and he never stopped moving forward. And also with us is veteran Sonny Ray, who fought heroically against an enemy force 10 times his unit size and earned a tremendously deserved Silver Star. Tonight, they salute one of the very first 50-star flags to fly above the field of battle. This was about the beginning of the 50. And right next to it is one of the last flags from Checkpoint Charlie, very famous place on the Berlin Wall, where American freedom finally brought communism crashing down to an end. Thank you so much. You are really very special. Thank you. Thank you very much. The Stars and Stripes cast the hammer and sickle into oblivion before, and We will do it again if necessary. I don't think it's going to be necessary. I think people have learned. They've learned what to do and how to handle it, and we're going to handle it very well. So, gentlemen, I want to thank you very much. You're amazing people, amazing men. Thank you. How about that, huh? Isn't that great? What an honor it is to be with them. Think of it, 107. That's up there, but hopefully he's got 20 good years left. Through the generations,
Chris!
Americans have never stopped striving to lift humanity to new heights. In 1903, the Wright brothers from Ohio fulfilled the age-old dream of mankind to fly. That's right, they're from Ohio, great state. And within 66 years of inventing the airplane, Americans planted our flag on the moon. Just 3 months ago, we sent American astronauts back to the far side of the moon, and this time they flew further from Earth than anyone has ever flown before. And here they are. So tonight we're joined by that crew of NASA Artemis, you know the crew, everybody. Artemis 2, and everybody watched. Isn't that amazing? And they became very famous. Everybody watched. I was watching. I don't know what it was. That one got the attention of everybody. And along with the last man to walk on the moon, Apollo 17 astronaut Jack Schmidt. Thank you, Jack. You look like you could be with them, Jack. You look very good. You look very good, Jack. Thank you very much. What a job. Everybody was watching. I was with a group of people that normally wouldn't be watching, and we're having a big dinner, and they all said, we want to turn on, we want to watch Artemis 2. A lot of people said, what is that? By the end of the evening, they knew. It was amazing. And along with Jared, where's Jared? He's so great. He's running NASA. What a job he's done. So I want to thank you all. Thank you very much. Great job.
100%, 8 o'clock, 100%.
So these champions of flight stand this evening beside the flag flown on the Wright brothers airplane, piloted by Orville Wright. It's the exact flag, very historic, and they are honored to be here. They told me today they were really amazed to be here with that flag. That's a very special flag if you're in the world of flying aircraft. So congratulations to everybody. Fantastic job. Very proud of you. And I have a special gift for these patriots. This morning on America's 250th birthday, a new flag was flown above the United States Capitol. And tonight I present it to you to soon be planted by American astronauts on their upcoming return to the moon. And in addition to that, I gave them and all of the great heroes that you saw up on stage tonight and a few others that couldn't quite make the stage, I gave them a very special medal from the White House. So it's an honor. Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate it. So then I assume you're going to be heading to Mars, right? We're going to be going to Mars very soon. And I think that's something that we do have in mind. And we're going to do the moon, and we're going to go from there. We're going to go to Mars, and we're going to continue to be way ahead. You know, we did Space Force. That was something I was very proud of.
He's completely off
Some
script
people
now.
smiled. They thought it was foolish,
He's
and now they're
completely off
finding it's
script.
one of the most important things that we've done. We were losing to China and to Russia in space, and now we're leading them by giant steps, and it's a great thing. And it's people like that really, like you, that made it happen. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank
So as
you,
we
John
celebrate
Wayne.
America's unmatched achievements and unlimited potential, we never forget that none of this would have been possible without those who gave everything so that we could reach this 250th year of freedom. We are honored to be joined by 11 Gold Star family members. The Gold Star family, that is one of the great tributes. It's one of the great It's one of the great honors, a tough honor. There's nothing tougher than that. But these are amazing people. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Come on up. They went through a lot. Thank you very much.
You guys are crazy. Mar Millen, you mad lads. Holy shit.
And that special person is looking up there and looking down at mom and dad, husband, wife, but they're looking down with great pride. You know that. You know that. And we want to thank you for being here. Thank you very much. And we have medals for you backstage. I brought them. I thought I'd be handing them out about 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. But we're going to be backstage, and we have beautiful medals for you, for your family, from the White House. Thank you very much, everybody. We love you. On this special 4th of July, we give you our undying gratitude and promise to redeem the sacrifice of your heroes by preserving the America that they loved. They loved our country. They sacrificed.
Josh, thank you for the 5 gifties on Rumble.
And
Appreciate
these people have sacrificed it all. They've been through hell. We love you. Thank you very much. Thank you. From 1776 to today, everywhere the American flag has flown, it has been a symbol of strength, righteousness, and hope, because that is who Americans are. In 1944, a mother and her daughter huddled in their house in Nazi-occupied Belgium and prayed desperately for their country to be freed. They wanted freed. As they waited, they found scraps of fabric and stitched together a homemade American flag. It's beautiful, but homemade. On the day they were finally liberated, and that's what the word is, liberated, they gave it to an American soldier as a gift. Little did they know that that soldier's great-grandfather was none other than the author of our Star-Spangled Banner, Francis Scott Key. And tonight, the next generation of the Key family is with us. Thank you very much. Please. Thank you. Major Kyle Key has spent 23 years in the U.S. Army, highly respected, and this evening he proudly salutes the old flag that was made by the Belgian woman so beautifully, and who knew that America means hope and freedom. Congratulations, and thank you for being here very much. And in conclusion, from a declaration in Philadelphia to victory at Yorktown, from the bustling factories of the heartland to the towering snow-capped summits of Alaska, from the endless frontier of the open Wild West to the magnificent sand dunes at Kitty Hawk, from the glimmering skyline of Manhattan to the far side of the moon, we just saw that, and from the now safe and beautiful capital of Washington. Think of it, Washington, D.C., our capital. Our capital is now safe, gleaming, and beautiful again. It's safe
absolutely,
again.
I can confirm.
Went from a very unsafe place 2 years ago to one of the safest cities in the country.
Beautiful.
And one of the most beautiful. To the gleaming waters of the Gulf of America. There is no challenge Americans cannot overcome. There is no place we cannot go. There is no goal we cannot reach, and there is nothing that Americans cannot do, and we're proving that right now. Our stock market is the strongest it's ever been. We have $19.2 trillion being invested in our country, which is 6 times more than ever happened before. We're building more factories in the United States than ever before. Everyone's 401ks are at the highest number they've ever been. And more people are working today in the United States than any time in the history of our country. But in this country, we can achieve the wildest and most impossible dreams, and no dream in history is bigger or more incredible than the one that started on July 4th, 1776. The war for independence was launched by Minutemen, farmers, blacksmiths, tradesmen, who took up their muskets against the mightiest army on earth, the most powerful army, an unbeatable army, until they met us. No one made them do it. They fought because they knew that a free people must have a free country. Over 250 years, the world has seen the great empires, vast kingdoms, mighty nations, and terrible tyrants. They came and they went. But after 2.5 centuries, this American republic still stands tall and strong, and we love each other. That showed tonight. You heard it was over, and what happened? You came back. And this American flag still waves proud and free and beautiful. We have thrived and flourished because our founders were great. Our cause was just, our people are brave, our culture is exceptional, and our destiny is written by God. And as we can see here tonight, after 250 years, the spirit of 1776 still lives within us all. It still roars in the hearts of our nation's capital. It still burns in the heart of every patriot, thunders through every city and town, and it still lights the entire world with the glow of American liberty. And there is nothing like that. At 250 years old, we may be the oldest constitutional republic on earth, but our country is just getting started because the best is yet to come. This is only the dawn of the golden age of America. And on this 250th 4th of July, we declare, just as they did 2.5 centuries ago, that for our country and for our children and for the cause of liberty, we are going to take our country to new levels, to levels not reached. We're going to make it bigger, better, stronger, and we're going to love it even more. And I just want to thank you. And the inconvenience of lightning can do that, but lightning will never stop you. And I want to thank everybody, and we love you all. And it's an honor to be your president. Thank you. God bless you all. God bless you all. Thank you. We have a great fireworks display tonight, and I'm going to be watching it with you. It's going to start very quickly. So thank you very much. You're going to really like this. Thank you very much,
Here we go. Now, I could have been there for this, but I wanted to get back so I could stream with the Snake Pits. So here we go. Trump is the best president ever. Thank you, Stephen. This is so awesome. If you don't like this, something's wrong with you. Seriously. If this doesn't give you chills, something
Please
is
join
wrong
us
with
in
you.
singing the national anthem.
This is insane. I'm going to stand for this. I have pants on. I have pants on, okay? Well, they're short. Have something on. Wow.
Happy 250 years, America! How you guys doing?
Thank you, Laughing Man.
Waiting for the break of day. Searching for something to say. Flashing lights against the sky.
Thank you, Rankin, on Rumble for 10 gifted memberships.
Staring blindly into space. Getting up to splash my face. Wanting just to stay away. Wondering how much I can take. Should I try to do some more? 25 or 64.
Wow. Look at that.
Feeling like I ought to sleep. Spinning a room is sinking deep. Searching for something to say. Waiting for the break of day.
Wow.
25 or 6 to 4. 25 or 6 to 4.
Right back at you, Uber Viking. Look at that. Wow. Bronsonite for 20 on Rumble says, God bless America.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world.
Great songs.
She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. There's shadows searching in the night. Street lights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night.
This is amazing.
Working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill. Paying anything to roll the dice. Just one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Some will wanna sing the blues. Oh, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Street lights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the
Donald Trump is the greatest showman ever.
hold on to the feeling. Street light, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Street light, people.
Unbelievable.
Don't stop.
Dude. No way. No way! Yeah! Where's Gary at? Where's Gary at? His favorite song. Yes!
Tommy used to work on the docks. Union went on strike.
Let's
He's
go.
down on his luck, he's tough. So tough. Gina works the diner all day, working for a man. She brings home her pay for her.
By the way, I like Bon Jovi.
Gotta hold on to what we got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, that's the one. We'll give it a shot. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. Tommy's got his six-string and harp. Now he's holding in when he used to make it talk so cheap. Gina dreams of running away. She cries in the night and Tommy whispers, baby, it's okay. She says we gotta hold on to what we got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other.
Yes, our military is the best. Donald Trump is basically a modern day Walt Disney, but he's also the greatest comedian. He's also the president. It's crazy. Oh, there we go.
Happy 4th of July. Well, young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground. I said, young man, cause you're in a new town. There's no need to be unhappy. Young man, there's a place you can go. I said, young man, when you're short on the door, you can't stay there. And I'm sure you will find
R.I.P. Victor. He just passed away.
good time. Sing it. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the
He did. Lead singer of Village People died just a few days ago, so R.I.P. to him. R.I.P. to him.
You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
A lot of talent in our military, 100%.
You can have a good meal. You can do whatever you feel. Well, young man, are you listening to me? I say, young man, what do you want to be? I say, young man, you can make real your dreams, but you've got to know this one thing. No man does it all by himself. I said, young man, put your pride on the shelf and just go there to the YMCA. I'm sure they can help you today.
100%. 100%. He does. 100%.
YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. We have everything for your mental enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They can get us something. You can have a good meal. You can do whatever you feel. Well, young man, I was once in your shoes. I said I was down and out with the blues. I thought, young man,
I would be honored to be the person singing YMCA with Donald Trump in attendance.
that's when someone came up to me and said, young man, take a walk up the street. There's a place that called the YMCA. Can't stop you back on your way. Come on, sing it like you mean it. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for your mental enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Oh, young man, there's no need to feel down. Young man, get yourself off the ground. YMCA.
That's a lot of fireworks for sure, man. That's insane.
And if the elevator doesn't bring you down, go crazy. Reach a higher floor.
They're still like, look at this.
If you don't like the world you're living in. Take a look around you. At least you got friends. See a homo lady, friendly word.
The song choices are amazing. Thank you, Oracle of Doom.
Well, we're all excited, but we don't know why. Maybe it's 'cause all gonna die. If we do, well, what's it all for? So you better let down before the Grim Reaper comes knocking on your door. Tell me, I'm not gonna let the enemy bring us down. Oh no, let's go. Let's get down.
100%. This is insane. Wow. Wow. I appreciate it. I'm not sure I want those photos, though. Just saying, okay? Thank you. Won't get into any trouble.
The 21st night of September, love was changing the lives of pretenders.
Man,
While chasing the clouds.
not going to get any Beyonce here tonight. She is really good. This is like words can't describe what we're witnessing right now.
how we found our lucky instead.
I would imagine there'll be Elton John. Trump is a huge fan of Elton John. Elton John is one of the GOATs. I'm gonna go Crocodile Rock. I'm gonna go Crocodile Rock.
American girls,
Oh, Toby.
American guys
Toby.
will always stand up and
R.I.P.
we'll
Toby.
always recognize when we see old glory flying.
R.I.P.
There's a
Toby,
lot
the
of
GOAT.
men dead, so we can sleep at peace at night when we lay down our head. My daddy served in the army where he lost his right eye, but he flew a flag out in
Man, I
our
get chills
yard.
every time I hear this
The day
song.
that he died, he wanted my brother, my sister, and me to grow up.
Miss Toby
and
Keith so
live
much.
happy in the land of the free. Now this nation that I love is falling under attack. The mighty sucker punch came flying in from somewhere in the back, so as we could see clearly through our big black eye. Man, we lit up your world like the 4th of July. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list. And the statue of liberty started shaking her fist, and the eagle will fly, and it's gonna be hell when you hear the freedom star ringing her bell, and it'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. All brought to your courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
That is true.
Well, justice will be served and the battle will rage. This big dog will bite when you rattle his cage.
Please say boot up your ass. You better do it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Boot up your ass. Come on.
'Cause we'll put a boot in your ass.
Yeah. Let's fucking go.
To you, hear Mother Freedom Star ringing her bell, and it feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. Oh, back to your courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
And Toby Keith is such a patriot. He would love this, man. He would love to see this right now. Kobe would have been here and would have performed.
Stay too long.
I know he's seeing it.
Now I'm wondering if your love's still strong. Ooh, baby, here I am, sign sealed, delivered, I'm yours.
Thank you, Dan.
Now the time I went and said goodbye. Now I'm back and not ashamed to cry. Ooh, baby, here I am, sign sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Touch something and nothing, girl. Ooh, baby, here I am. Sign sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Sweet baby, set my soul on fire. That's when I know you're my heart's one and only desire. Here I am. Sign sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Come on, sing it with me. Here I am, baby. Sign sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Here I am, baby. Sign sealed, delivered, I'm yours.
Trump don't care. I hope we get some Elton John. Look at that.
I know you guys know this one. This is a group effort.
Is Trump there watching? Yes, Trump is there. There he is. There he is.
I can't begin to know.
These are such good songs.
But then I know it's growing strong. Wasn't the spring, and spring became the summer. Who would believe you'd come along? Hands touching hands,
Reaching out, oh, touching me, touching you.
Everybody in the audience gonna sing it.
Good times never seem so good. To believe they never
Unbelievable.
would. Now
look at the night,
What a great feeling
and it don't seem so
to be in a country led by Donald
we
Trump.
fill it up with only two. And when I hurt and run weight off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you? Oh, touching one.
Well, reaching out, touching me, touching you.
Sweet Caroline.
Good times never seem so good. To believe they never would.
This is great.
America, how are we feeling? So happy to have you all here to celebrate this great 250th birthday. Sing it with us.
Sweet Caroline.
Good times never seem so good. To believe they never would. Sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good. To believe they never would. Sweet
I think we know what song.
Miley Cyrus?
Yeah, ladies, come on.
What? I actually like this song.
I got the plane at LAX with my dream in my cardigan. Welcome to the land of fame excess. Am I gonna fit in? Jumped in the cab, here I am for the first time. But to my right, and I see the Hollywood sign. This is all so crazy. Everybody seems so famous.
I was not expecting this. Dude, and Miley hates Trump. That's what makes it so funny.
And a Jay-Z song was on. And a Jay-Z song was on. And the Jay-Z song was on. So I put my hands up, playing my song, but I fly away. Nodding my head like yeah. Moving my hips like yeah. Put my hands up, playing my
All these MAGA people are singing Miley Cyrus.
Get to the club in my taxi cab. Everybody's looking at me now. Who's that chick that's rocking kicks? Gotta be from out of town. So hard when my girl's not around me. It's living at a Nashville party. Before I see you, so let us. I guess I never got the memo. Tummy's turning and I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. That's when the DJ dropped my favorite tune and the Britney song was on. Britney song was on. And a Britney song was on. So I put my hands up, playing my song before the lights fade away. Down in my head like yeah.
Yeah, they will.
Like yeah. Put my hands up, playing my song. You know
We agree on that. We agree on that.
Something stops me every time. The DJ plays my song.
Oh, yeah, Miley's very mad right now. Very mad. Thank you, Bella Stella. Appreciate you. I'm still thinking we're going to get some Elton John. Maybe Rocket Man? I think actually Rocket Man would be great if we get Rocket Man. Freebird would be awesome. I don't think we're going to get Freebird, though. Maybe, but I doubt it. This sounds like a finale song. Holy crap. Wow. Unbelievable.
Yes, God bless America indeed. On his 250th birthday, what a show. President Trump, an incredible speech. So inspiring as we thank our sponsor.
Incredible. Donald Trump is the single greatest showman of our lifetime. He's born to be a comedian, forced to be a president. He's the funniest president we've ever had. He's the best president we've ever had. He's also got the Vince McMahon angle with the, he got involved with the UFC and he pulled off one of the greatest UFC events we've ever seen. This is who he is. And we are privileged and lucky to have him as the president of the United States. And it is very symbolic that we have him in the, America 250 year. Because as someone super chatted earlier, if the left doesn't steal 2020, we don't have Donald Trump as the president for America 250. But because they stole 2020 and Donald Trump didn't give up, here we are. And Trump is the president during the 250th celebration of America. Now, here's something too, like I will find out. Luckily, now I do have some connections because I was just recently in DC. If there's going to be something similar to this next year to cap off the 250 year, I think we should try to do something in DC. We should try to do a 199 Geeks and Gamers event in DC. That's obviously a year away, but I'll see what information I can get. But I would imagine there's going to be a similar celebration in DC next year. Now, I've already been told by the person that and maybe I can tell you who this person is. I need to ask him if I can, but I need to ask him if it's okay. And I'd love to tell you what his Twitter account is. So you guys can let him know you appreciate the fact that he's looking out for us. But, basically he told me, if you're ever doing anything in the DC area, let me know if there's anything I can help you out with. I don't know what the level or to the extent that is, but we'll see. But it's awesome. It's awesome to be able to have that opportunity right there. Now, in terms of who, like I told you, I even said it the other day, when I put my tweet out of us right there, I tagged Sydney because Sydney Watson is the person that helped to make all this happen. Appreciate Sydney. She's awesome. She's the best. So I'm sure most of you know who Sydney Watson is, but so she's the person that kind of helped connect me with, the person in the administration. And here we are now. So it was awesome. Very, very awesome. So yeah. Did I actually meet Trump? I did not meet Trump. Trump was not at the State Department. He was busy at the White House, and other opportunities have been presented to me. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, it was awesome. So very, very awesome. No tie. I did have a tie. Mr. Bentham's just trolling at this point, but yes, I did have a tie. Let me find the picture with me with a tie. Hang on. I think I posted it here, didn't I? Let's see. Oh, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't know. Thought I did. Well, I have to resend the. Oh no, I sent them to myself on Twitter is what it was. Let me see here. I had an American flag tie on. Right here. Okay, so I had American flag tie on. There's me, Ryan, and Jay. And it's me at the Lincoln Memorial. That's me with my tie on right there going to the event. So there you have it. It was awesome, though. We had a lot of fun. And yes, I'm wearing my USA Crocs right there in that picture. So because I'm going to wear these USA Crocs everywhere. So yeah, it was great, though. We had a lot of fun. So that was an incredible event from President Trump. Absolutely unbelievable. I guess they're just showing highlights from other places. Where did I get them? I got these Crocs at Bass Pro Shops. It's these right here. I got them at Bass Pro Shops. Look at that. Sexy as hell. Walking around with these. America, fuck yeah. Let's see. All right. You guys have sent an unbelievable amount of super chats tonight. I've highlighted plenty of them. Really quick, because Laughing Man did drop how much? They were like $50 or something like that. Laughing Man dropped a $500 super chat. And as you know, he said nothing. Okay? He said nothing.
And this is how much it was. $500 donation! You know what he says? Nothing. Drops $500 on the table. looks over at everybody at the poker table, dropped it on there, moonwalked right out of the saloon, double doors, didn't say anything. Spurs on his boots, couple holstered handguns, cowboy hat, thick mustache. Dropped the money on the table, looked at everybody square in their eye, and just moonwalked right out of the saloon, double doors. Didn't say shit. Didn't say anything. There's no message there. He didn't say jack shit. And you have to be a cocky son of a bitch. First and foremost, that's not cheap. You got to be a cocky son of a bitch to drop $500 and just bounce the fuck out of there and don't say nothing. I respect that.
I respect that too. I also respect Sydney Sweeney for showing up. We always appreciate when Sydney Sweeney shows up to the snake pit. We always, get very, very excited. I don't think anyone gets mad at when she shows up. I think everybody stands at attention. And of course, we have red dress Sydney Sweeney as well, because God bless America. Goodness. But yes. And Pre-Dawn Corpse is just spamming kicks over on the kick chat. Thank you. Godzilla's Greaser says, I missed the whole show, didn't I? Pretty much. You did. And for good measure, and because we definitely respect the chat, and we also respect America's ass right there. Anna Paulina Luna. Just covering all our bases there, okay? Covering all our bases as we did. So thank you, Laughing Man, and everybody else. You guys have been unbelievable tonight with the support. Happy 250. My dad was a CH-53 crew chief in the U.S. Marines in Vietnam, and I was an MV-22 crew chief in the U.S. Marines in Iraq and Afghanistan. I love this country. Thank you for your service, and for all of the people that are watching for your service. I not just because it's America 250, but I mean, I love patriotic songs, and a couple of my favorites. One that stands out to me, which is one of the best, is "Some Gave All" by Billy Ray Cyrus. All gave some, and some gave all. It's just an incredible song. If you've never heard it, I would recommend it. It's one of the great patriotic songs. It's powerful, and it's very symbolic. And we've all heard that line, all gave some, and some gave all. And, Arlington from Trace Adkins. That's another one. Letters from Home from John Michael Montgomery. Obviously, Toby Keith. My favorite Toby Keith song is American Soldier. I love, a lot of Toby Keith songs, but American Soldier is peak for me. I love that one. So good. So that's just a few of my favorites right there. There's so many awesome ones. Let's see. Thanks for broadcasting this awesome event from the best president ever. Pam and Steve in Wisconsin, we watch you daily. Well, thank you. I appreciate the support. I mean this seriously. Like, if they're going to do something on, the 4th of July for next year on this level, and listen, obviously they're going to do something crazy and awesome because it's President Trump. I would love to do something in DC next year because Trump will be president. I just spent a few days in DC, and I'm just telling you right now, it is awesome there. Man, it's awesome. It is a crazy awesome place. And I only got to see a small piece of DC. There's so much history there. There's so much patriotism there. It really was incredible. So I'm gonna see what I can find out And I would love to do something on a different level if possible. That would be super freaking cool. Let's see here. I'm so far behind. Rock Bottom says, Miley sounds like she smokes 2 packs a day now. I'm not a fan of Miley Cyrus, but I do like that song. Storm Shadow says, if they sing I'm a Real American tonight, hats off. My patriotic measuring stick can only go so hard. 250 years of rock hard freedom. Bella Stella says, I think it worked out for the best. The so-called artist pulled out of the event. This was great military people singing on the 250th. Can't get any better. 100%. And this is the greatness of Trump. He will never be defeated by these celebrity losers. He'll figure it out. And so he, basically pivoted and made it even better. And I think it was better with the military doing it than some of these, goofy stars. So fine with me. Have no problem with it. Nicholas says, today is my alive day. I stepped on an IED on July 4th in 2011. I'm an amputee and would do it all over again. Geeks and Gamers has helped so much with my mental health. Thank you, brother. Holy shit. Respect to you. Chat, make sure you show major respect. Thank you. And I'm glad that Geeks and Gamers has helped you in any way. That actually means a lot to me. I really appreciate that more than you know. And maybe if I don't show my appreciation sometimes, and maybe I do, I don't know, but I don't really have a full scope of what Geeks and Gamers means to people. Cobra Cast. I never will, probably. And I think it's best that way. But I am blown away and humbled every time I hear that it means something to someone that's far better than me, which is you, if you've served. I'm just humbled every single time I hear something like that. So incredible. Happy 250th, celebrating my 24th year in photo video production in the DC area. More happy to help with the crew. Comes to town for a meetup. Bro, email Tommy@geeksandgamers.com. And just give him whatever information. Tommy@geeksandgamers.com. Tell Tommy everything, because that could be very, very helpful. So thank you so much, man. Can us ladies get some peak Hegseth pics, please? I'll do you one better, ladies. Okay? I'll do you one better, ladies. Okay?
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up, and they got go. Gotta wake up, bitch. Get up. Get up. Get up.
And you know what? We haven't played it in a while, but for the ladies, an inspiring show, an inspiring moment, an inspiring story from the sexiest man alive, JD Advanced.
Many of you are very talented, but if you really want to wow me today, you're going to have to show something extra. Little thing I've coined heart.
I think his mom drank when she was pregnant or something.
Attaboy, JD. Hustle, hustle.
I believe in you, JD. Don't listen to those motherfuckers.
I know your heart's on the football field, but I need your head in history class, Mr. Vance.
Yes, Vance, yes.
That stupid freak will never make the team. He's a loser.
Fuck you, Gavin. You and your dad are both gay.
Damn it, Vance, I wish I had 100 of you. If only you could get those godforsaken test scores up.
If you ask a hot chick to prom, I'll give you a C because history smiles upon the bold.
Asking me for my permission to ask my daughter to prom is a really classy move.
Fans past history. Now let's go beat the shit out of the Soros High Goblins.
It's so good, man. It's so good. I want that movie. I need that movie. I really do. But yeah, there you go, ladies. So just want to go ahead and let you have that one, okay? Now, I'm going to try to do something, okay? I'm going to try to play a clip. If it gets me hit, then it gets me hit. But I'm going to play something to end this stream here. And I'm not ready to end it yet, by the way, just for a heads up. But we're going to end this stream with something that might get my channel hit. But if I have to, I'll clip it out at the end. But the live audience will get to see it. And I think it's the best thing we can play to end this stream. So when we get there, all right, we're going to play it. We'll roll the dice. And I'll clip it out after the fact. If stupid as YouTube hits me or if I get copyrighted or whatever. So you'll all be happy. Trust me with that. Johnny Witzkid, where did it go? Hang on, I'll get back to it. I'm sorry, Johnny. And by the way, Johnny, looking forward to Vegas, man. Looking forward to Vegas. Mexi Rage says, just asking, have they played One Last Breath Creed? Dude, okay, so the other day, where was it? Oh, we were out there near the Washington Monument in DC, and they kept playing Elton John songs, and then they played Higher by Creed. And I'm like, bro, Trump just has the best taste in music. It's like Elton John, and I like Elton John's music, love Elton John's music, but then Creed drops. I'm like, what's wrong? Freaking Creed. Creed is fucking badass. River Miles says, happy 250 to the greatest country in the world. Hail the 199. Let's freaking go. Thank you, River Miles. Charlie D'Angelo says, if they thought you looked snazzy in the patriotic tie, they'll die when they see you later in that patriotic G and GG string. Hashtag that's how we roll. Nobody wants to see that. Trust me. Listen, here's one thing I've learned, okay? This is for all of the male streamers out there. If you're looking to become a streamer, a YouTuber, whatever. Asmongold has taught me one powerful thing in life as a YouTuber, streamer. The uglier you are, the more successful you will be. I wear it with a badge of honor that I am not an attractive person, because Asmon has taught us all that to be a successful male streamer, you don't have to be attractive. This is why I'm pretty good at what I do. And all of my friends are ugly as fuck too. And there you have it. Okay. So, yes, you don't have to bathe. You don't have to clean the roaches out of your, house. You can drink soda all day long. It's awesome. So there you have it. Let's see. Demon Moore Tapeworm says, is Ryan wearing his dad's tux? It looks too big. See, this is the thing, man. Like, I'm going to have to defend Ryan. I'm going to have to defend him. Like, angles are like, that's a better angle for Ryan right there. But Ryan has lost a little bit of weight too. But that picture is better than the other one. Where's the other one at? See, that is just a bad angle for Ryan. And it looks like his suit looks terrible in this picture. But it looks okay right there. So listen, angles are the worst thing ever for pictures and videos. Just does you wrong, man. So it is what it is. But there you have it. Let's see here. Lapco says, oh, wait, you went all the way to DC and Trump was busy. Did you ask to speak to the manager? Rockbottom says, Sydney, quote, I got the heartfelt FU from Jack Murphy Watson. We all remember that one. Only Gray Man says, haha, Trump rules. I went to Long Island party tonight since I couldn't make it down to DC. Shit was dope, not the ungrateful retard New Yorkers. Hail to you, brother. Movie Erotic says, please play Superman tune. God bless the USA and President Trump. If John Williams will certainly get me hit. Dark Red Knight says, as a Canadian, I got to say this is awesome. Mexi Rage says, just asking, have they I got that one earlier. Let's see. John Whitaker says, let's see what we're dealing with communism and radical Muslims trying to take over the world. We should listen to Bill Pullman Independence Day speech. You mean Pullman, Bill Pullman. That is a great speech. 8 o'clock says, Asman taught me the dirtier your room, the more based women you get. He's got Kirsha wrapped around his finger. This is true. This is very true. Thank you, Rankin, for the 10 gifted memberships over on Rumble. Josh with the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate it. Bronsonite for the $20 super chat. Beastie Man says, funny how that one POS TDS Canadian running his mouth and the next day Canada loses the World Cup match and disqualified. That's what happens when you run your mouth, even wishing death to President Trump. Nobody's Thoughts says, I heard from family you read my comment on X about Ryan not rocking a double Windsor. Hail the 199. Supreme Lord says, I don't think Chris Reeve can top the DC animations. Superman is the GOAT, so I guess you and I have something in common. Unlike Ryan, I like the Clone Wars, and yes, BVS was a piece of shit. I love the Clone Wars. Supreme Lord said, I meant to tell you that before you ended the stream last night. Oh, that's all good, man. All good. And over on Kick, thank you, Predon Corpse, you mad lad. Absolutely crazy. And let's see here. Dude, and by the way, I'm seriously thinking about rocking my suit. Maybe not that suit, maybe that suit, but maybe not the jacket, but rocking a suit in Vegas because I enjoy dress. It's been a long time since I dressed up. I used to have to dress up for my real job. So yeah, I'll probably wear a shirt and tie to the meetup in Vegas. I think I'm going to do that. So I think I'll do that. Oh, the Dave Filoni Clone Wars, as people like to call it, even though it's the George Lucas Clone Wars. So the George Lucas Clone Wars is the one I like because George Lucas actually was responsible for that, not Dave Filoni. Even though all the Filoni haters love to claim that Filoni is responsible for it. They just don't want to blame George Lucas for it. That's really what it comes down to. But it's George Lucas's Clone Wars. They just are lying to you because they don't want to hate on George. They're like, Dave Filoni did everything. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Let's see. George took his money and retired. That he did. That he did. Season 7 was awesome. Don't wear a suit in Vegas in August. Dude, I was wearing a suit in DC and it was 105 degrees. 105. Let's see here. Only time to wear suits at funerals and weddings. Well, I mean, typically, yeah, but it was nice. It was nice to try to actually wear a nice suit for a change. Like oh wait, hang on. Oh no. Oh no.
So today is America's 250th birthday, and I think everybody should be celebrating, but I will not be celebrating Donald Trump and the disgusting people around him. Instead, today, I'm thinking about the black activists throughout history who gave their lives fighting for racial equality. I'm thinking about the women who fought for women's suffrage despite everyone around them telling them to stop and tearing them down. I'm thinking about the teachers who still wake up every single day to educate our children. I'm thinking about the doctors, the nurses who have dedicated their careers to healing people. I'm thinking about the social service workers who don't make a lot of money, but they do the job anyway because they care about other people. I'm thinking about the young men around my age who stormed the beaches of Normandy on D-Day and made the ultimate sacrifice to fight against a global evil. And who knows where we'd be if they didn't make that sacrifice. I'm thinking about the firefighters, the police officers who keep us safe every single day. And there's so many people I could add to the list and that I'm missing right now. But the point is, I'm thinking of the good in America, the people who are doing great things every single day and don't get that recognition, as opposed to the ugly, disgusting, and evil that currently sits in the Oval Office. So happy America 250, happy 250th birthday for the United States. Be safe out there, enjoy yourselves, and fuck Trump.
I love how much these people are miserable, and they're trying to project their misery on to every single other person out there. And this is what we have to remember. This evil pieces of shit like this are still out there looking to destroy our country. It's awesome to have what we just had. It's amazing. And this is literally what the entire country could look like if Democrats are no longer in power, ever. And that's what we have to remember. You have to remember that. We had a great celebration. We had a great moment, and it was awesome. But don't forget, these evil motherfuckers are plotting right now. They are plotting, and they're doing everything they can to take Trump down, to take over. And if they do, we're fucked. Simple as that. Insane. Laughing Man did send me this one right here. That's what we need. That's what we need. We need Trump because fuck you. 2028 because fuck you. Yep. I don't know if he's going to run. I really don't. I don't think he will, but I hope he does. Guess we'll see. Let me see here. Okay. Philip John says, that was phenomenal. I'm 20 minutes behind and can barely keep my eyes open. Thanks for the coverage. God bless America. God bless the snake pit. 250 more years. Let's freaking go. Love it. Love it. I'm not counting him out. Neither am I. Neither am I. You can never count out Trump, man. I mean, it's just, you know, there's no telling what he's going to do. So there's a lot that I want to cover this week. I don't really want to focus in on a lot of this stuff right now. Mainly the Candace Owens stuff is insane. The Sean Ryan interview with Candace Owens is fucking crazy. Okay. And I'm going to cover that this week. And it does bring up a bigger discussion, but we're going to hold off on that because I don't want to get all into it. But man, the Sean Ryan, Candace Owens stuff is wild. We're going to cover all of that. And there's a lot of more little things that are going on. Plus, you know, we're going to get the week started, you know, right. So there's a lot to cover. Cobra Cast will be, you know, rocking and rolling. I'm still making videos for Geeks and Gamers. So we got a big month ahead of us, and I can't wait. You guys dropping all those $250 super chats tonight, laughing on the 500. Everybody else, Oral of Doom, and all the Hundies. You guys are insane. I don't know why you support me the way you do, but I appreciate it. That's literally the only way that we continue to do what we do, work for the people. And if the people don't support us, then we don't do anything. We're fucked. So thank you all for allowing me and Geeks and Gamers to continue to thrive. You literally are our boss. So Coopster says Ryan suit was perfect. A IRL Dick Tracy character even dodged a life-ending situation. God bless all for the greatest 250 celebration. John Jones says, any other president would have canceled tonight's fireworks show. It was an insane person. Happy 250 and hail the snake pit. Heisman says, just got back from the fireworks and I have to say, whoa, God bless America. Happy 4th of July. Happy 250 birth America. Let's freaking go. John says, incredible means more coming from service members. Hell yeah, brother. Agreed. Polish Prince says, happy 250th birthday to the United States of America. Seriously, when are they adding President Trump to Mount Rushmore? Also, there needs to be a second Mount Rushmore for the 4 founding fathers. Trump absolutely deserves to be on Mount Rushmore. 100%. Mavis Recon says, this works show is like watching, you mean fireworks. This fireworks show is like watching Randy Moss in 1998. It's been overwhelming. The competition is so long that your mind starts to wonder about other shit, not even relating to it. Thank you. Don't even worry about it. It says, God bless America. R.I.P. Toby. Heavy D says, pee poo poo man, wish you a happy 4th of July. 8 o'clock says, I know Trump probably wouldn't put it in, but MJ's Off the Wall song would fit perfect in this performance. Lapco says, play some Skinnerd. Devil Ghost says, happy 250, guys. This party will last all night. Let's see. Jim P says that these are the leftover fireworks the libtard mayors didn't want, so Trump said, I'll use them in D.C. Lapco says, all these tax dollars wasted on fireworks for a crowd of 20 people while trans immigrant children of color are so hungry. MS Now on Monday, probably. Did any mainstream outlets cover this tonight, by the way? Did you guys notice? Outside of like Fox, I'm sure Fox probably did it, but did any mainstream outlets like CNN or MSNBC or anything like that? The largest fireworks show in U.S. history has begun over Washington, D.C. That's absolutely crazy. Local Rex says more explosions there now than in Iran since March. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot says libs at home looking at their screens like, miserable as they always are. As a direct descendant of Benjamin Franklin, my family, the second boat to these shores, every generation serving in the military since Washington crossing the Delaware, stationed in Valley Forge. Surreal after Obama, Biden. Thanks, President Trump. Let's freaking go. ABC covered it? Okay. Well, at least ABC covered it. At least one of them did. Thank you, Oracle of Doom. I appreciate it, man. By the way, again, I'll repeat what I said. Not sure I want to see these photos. I appreciate the sentiments, but I'm not sure I want to. But I do thank you for your consideration. I really, really do. Happy 4th of July. For 250 years, my grandfather fought in World War II as a turret gunner in a bomber with over 50 active duty missions and lived. God bless America. Woof. Laughing man. Thank you. Nobody watches mainstream media. That's true. Thank you, Stephen, for the 10 gifted memberships. Mar Millen, $250. Fine, I'll keep up with tradition. Chris dropped multiple 250s. He dropped multiple 250s. Insane. You're crazy. I don't understand why you guys are so crazy, but I appreciate it. Vice says my great-grandfather was stationed in the USS Arizona during Pearl Harbor. He's still in the pictures in the Pearl Harbor Museum to this day. May he rest in peace. Wish he could have seen this. Rest in peace. And thank you for your service. Eric Guywall says greatest president ever, because Donald Trump is the greatest president ever. No doubt about it. Slain Hope with 10 gifted memberships. Thank you. Bubba Doom says, God bless America. God bless President Trump. And God bless his family and his cabinet. Happy Independence Day. God bless the fellowship and the 199. God bless the mods. Look at that. The mods getting some love. John freaking Murdoch with a 250 because JMNZZ dropped a 250. You kind of got this whole party started, JMNZZ, for 50 or for 250. Thank you, JMNZZ. Thank you, John freaking Murdoch. You guys are insane. Lots of 1776 super chats. Thank you, Dark Magus. I appreciate it. Jay Purdue says, came home for the Magic Kingdom fireworks were a disappointment. Should have gone to Epcot. Were they really? I mean, I could see them from Epcot. It looked like they were good. So I don't know. Yeah, good old Owen Schroyer. He's struggling. Thank you, Taker. Thank you, username on YouTube. Too bad Ryan won't be doing FML from a hospital bed in a full body cast, because that would be the best FML to date. He almost ended up there. That's for sure. He almost did. Thank you, Liberty Prime. Westward Smile says, at my local 250 celebration, just say hi and catch you all later. God bless America. Thank you. Is that one of the Russo brothers singing? I don't think so. 250 with inflation. I think I've either highlighted or read everything. There we go. I think you guys kind of overwhelmed me tonight. That doesn't happen as much anymore because I've got it down pat. But I think I've gotten them all. It tells me what I've highlighted and what I haven't. So thank you for that. As a Canadian, this is crazy impressive. For Gary, we're halfway there. I love the fact that we got some Bon Jovi tonight. Absolutely insane. Crazy Clown Town. Thank you, Crazy Clown Town. Got that one. Coopster got that one. Storm Shadow says, if libs tried a counter programming to Trump's fireworks show, it'd be Snakes and Sparkles fireworks from Joe Dirt. Freedom 250 MAGA. Crushed it, man. Absolutely crushed it tonight. It was really awesome. And well, whatever says, this is really, really, really old patriotic song called Don't Bite the Hand That Feeds You. It's old, but it fits our current times perfectly. 100%. Okay. So with that said, we're going to end it, and I'm going to play this clip, and it's either going to let me play it or it's not. And I think this is the perfect way to end this stream. If it takes the stream down, I will clip it out, and I will put it. I'll clip it out, and I'll put the stream back up. It won't get hit on Rumble or Kick. Laughing Man asking for. Damn. It is. So we're gonna play this. This is, to me, this is the perfect way to end this. Okay, this is a YouTube clip, so hopefully they'll let this roll. But thank you all. Happy America 250. And I'm about to play arguably the greatest speech in movie history. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Morning. They're a little young.
That they are.
They look a little nervous.
Right, I need all flight crews to report to their designated areas immediately.
Major. Barland, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
In less than an hour, aircraft from here will join others from around the world. And you will be launching the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind. Mankind, that word should have new meaning for all of us today. We can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore. We will be united in our common interest. Perhaps it's fate that today is the 4th of July. And you will once again be fighting for our freedom. Not from tyranny, oppression, or persecution, but from annihilation. We're fighting for our right to live, to exist. And should we win the day, the 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today,
we celebrate our Independence Day.
We made it. I didn't get hit. I did not get hit. That's crazy. But to me, that was the perfect way to end it. Pre-Dawn Corpse is yelling at me because he did send a kick. 500 kicks. Let me find it. Hang on, Pre-Dawn Corpse. 3 questions, Jeremy. Did you meet Trump? No. Did you wear Crocs to the White House? No. Why are you gay? You're gay because you are sending another grown man money on the internet to ask him questions about what shoes he's wearing. That's the gayest thing anyone can fucking do, Pre-Dawn Corpse. So there's your fucking answer. Okay. Either way, thank you all. I really appreciate it. You guys have a good evening. I hope you have a great 4th of July. I hope you had a great weekend. And we'll be back rocking and rolling. Matt Frog says, ordered Taco Bell burrito and 3 fries 3 hours ago. It was canceled and remade. My burrito was canceled. So now I'm eating Taco Bell fries at 1 a.m. Happy 250. Matt Frog, do you know how jealous every single other person is that you're eating Taco Bell fries at 1 o'clock in the morning? That's fucking awesome. Okay. Pre-Dawn Corpse says, Jeremy, read my kick, rage quit. D. What says happy 4th. And since we survived this, we're going to end the proper way. And you guys know what that is, don't you? Okay. And we're going to highlight Laughing Man's $500 as we close this bad boy out. If I still have it. All right. There's only one way to end the stream. You guys have a good night. We'll talk to all of you later.